G'day and welcome everyone. This is EmrickXV and welcome back to the NH13 server. So today I'm going to be jumping into my little maintenance area to build a small farm. So let's not stuff around, let's get into it. I'm not showing you where it is, so go away. Go on, shoo. We'll be there in a minute. So welcome to my little service area. If you haven't heard, on the NH13 server, there's a faction war going on between the Frost Masons and the Order of Concrete. So I've decided to make a little flower farm for myself to get some dye. So it's a pretty basic little water and bone meal setup. I've got a hopper line here, which should collect all my flowers and seeds. And then hopefully I should have plenty of dye. So we're about to test this little system now. It's a pretty straightforward one. And hopefully we can start making ourselves some flowers to make dye. So it's a matter of hitting this button and flowers should start spawning. Interesting. That's alright, sometimes it might not just generate the flowers. You may question why I need flowers and dye when there's a faction war going on. But I'm sort of on the fence. And I don't quite know why this farm is not creating flowers. That's pretty interesting. If it doesn't make... Oh, there we go. We got some seeds that time. Okay, so we've got some seeds collecting, but no flowers yet. That is a little bit interesting. Let's try again. Okay, still no flowers. Well, that's a bit annoying. I wonder what's going on. We've definitely got ourselves a seed farm. I don't really know why we need a seed farm. But we've still got a bit of an issue with the seeds not collecting in that chest. There's definitely been more than two that have worked out there. I might have to open this up and have a look, because none of these hoppers seem to be holding any seeds. Let's just throw a torch in here and see what we can work out. So hopper's taken it, but it's not turning in. Okay, plan B. Let's open this up and see what's going on. Don't quite know what the issue is there. As I was saying before though, I'd really like to get some dye so that I can be of assistance. Oh, okay. So the seeds and the torch have gone into the dispenser. I know why. That hopper must get overridden and drop into the hopper below it that feeds the dispenser. Alright, bit of tweaking to do, so let's get into it. And of course, what do we get? Pillager raids. Happens all the time. Let's go sort it out. They must be up around here somewhere. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's practice a bit of bow shooting, shall we? Knock these guys out. So as I was saying... Oh, not too bad. I really think I'm a bit of a fence sitter when it comes to factions. I'm only new to the server, so I don't really know which side to come on. I love having a good bow. And anyway, so what my thought process is maybe I can help both factions out. So that's my current plan at the moment. I'm just looking into concrete and ice because that seems to be the order of the day when it comes to blocks. And yeah, that's why we're making this little farm. Let's get back to it, shall we? Okay, so that first flower farm worked, but flowers didn't spawn in the Badlands area. So yeah, that was my bad. I was pretty happy with the design. I think I might have a couple more ideas to work it out. So I'm just going to go for a bit of a look around and see if I can find somewhere close by that will allow me to spawn flowers. So I'll be back in just a bit. Okay, I think I've found the spot. So let's have a look at where we are. This is the flowering platform. Dispensers across the back, redstone running up the side, and that's basically it. A little dispenser in underneath this grass to activate the bone meal, and we should be good. I'm going to sneak across to my shulker boxes, grab my bed, see if I can sleep with this dude up there. See how we go. Not liking my chances. Can we make it through the night? Awesome. Okay, let's get this sorted out. So, we want the water to run out 8 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. So our hopper line will go across the end there. We want our 7 dispensers. We'll quickly dig out a little tunnel in behind here. Okay, so just the redstone sitting on top of the dispensers. Might actually put glass over the top so you get to see the redstone. I think that'd be nice. So my first design had a button for the water and a button for the bone meal, but I should just really be able to put a couple of seconds delay, maybe a couple of ticks on that repeater, and then we will need to find a center point. Under that will be where the dispenser goes that has our bone meal. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's all squared off nicely. As I say, I'll close this edge off, maybe with glass. Put glass through there, maybe delete that bit of dirt. But I will have to work out a way of getting that redstone signal to here. Should be pretty straightforward. Maybe I'll push that repeater up one more. If we put that repeater up in here with the 2 ticks, and then we will drop our redstone signal down. Just trying to work out if this is going to work. We want our redstone signal to go down to that level actually. So that does mean have a little bit of fiddly redstone in under here, but that's alright. So if we go redstone down, and now we've got water to deal with, but if we drop a redstone there, we then should be able to, I'll just grab this block, knock out this, and then I might have to basically peel it down like that. Grab that dispenser, jump, there we go. So our dispenser will dispense the bone meal there, getting dark again as always, and we will drop a grass block back on top. We will have to fill that with bone meal obviously. Let me just get my bed out again. We've just got to wire this all up and see how we go. So this redstone will power the dispensers, which will have the buckets of water in, which I'll drop in very soon. Got the 2 ticks delay on the repeater here, which should just delay the signal from here to here, just by a little bit, so that my bone meal, which is underneath here, will be able to populate this area before the water activates. And you'll see I've just got this redstone line. That then feeds my dispenser, which I've placed in the middle about here somewhere, which I'll show you in a minute. And I've got this button sorted out here. So I've got a couple of chests here. This hopper line will literally just feed this chest, which is where all the flowers and the seeds will go. We'll work something out a little bit later with regards to a storage system. Maybe I can punch into the wall here or something like that and create a bit of a storage system here, because the seeds that get created in here I would really like to throw into a composter, and then that should turn it into bone meal, which then I can repopulate the bone meal using this chest here. So I'm just going to put in the bone meal now, and you can see that that is slowly starting to feed into my dispenser. When we go under here, I'll show you. So there's our redstone line feeding the dispenser, a hopper line feeding the dispenser, and awesome. We've got some bone meal going in there now. So there's plenty there. And then I've really just got to get a bit of glass over the top of this, and we should be pretty well good. So now that haven't got water in there yet because I don't want anything to stuff up, but just as an example, if we can put, let's see if this works before it gets dark. If we just drop a bit of dirt in each of these, we should be able to see if this delay on this repeater is enough. This is a design that I saw done by ttv.macroofficial, which I will leave a link to his Instagram account in either the video description or up in the top corner here. But let's just see if this works. So if we hit this button, boom, we've got some flowers created. Fantastic. We've got the dirt dispensed. Excellent. Seems to work. So now once we've got water in there, water will flush out, catch everything in here, and we should be good. Okay, so it's all finished. At least the redstone and the actual farm section. So it is obviously just sort of semi-automatic. You don't hit it with a bow. No, you don't hit it with water. There we go. Okay, so you can sort of see how it all sort of works there. We turn it off. Goes back to grass. Turn it on. And away it goes. Collects in this chest here. Plenty of dandelions and poppies, and then plenty of seeds. So, with any luck, with the amount of seed that this is creating, it should basically become self-sustainable once I work out a way of getting that seed turned into bone meal and then fed back into this chest. Might have to do something under here to do that, but I think this is going to work pretty well. At least it's going to give me red, yellow, and orange dye when you mix the red and the yellow together. And also, it should be able to help me out with a few other bits and pieces as well. You know, I've got lapis lazuli, so that should give me some purple and that sort of stuff. So anyway, it's all sort of pretty well underway. So that is our little flower / dye farm all done. Oh, it looks a little bit different. Spend a little bit of time off camera just covering the farm up, turn it into a bit of a build. Might need to work on it a little bit more, but I'm pretty happy so far. But it certainly has just covered up all the redstone and that sort of stuff, and obviously you can still see it in there, but yeah, I just like covering some of the builds up a little bit. And yeah, I've just created like a little dock I can get a boat out of, and that's basically it. Who knows who lives here? You'd have to go in and find out. It's still only a farm, but it's good fun. So that about wraps up this video. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I really did hope you enjoyed this little tutorial video, even though it sort of didn't work to start with. Still is always good fun to make videos, so I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure you hit that like button and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more of my content. Another big thank you to ttv.macroofficial, who I will make sure I definitely leave a link for for their Instagram account. They also stream on Twitch, so look them up. Very handy little build that I found on their channel to add to my little world. So thanks again. We'll see you next time, and who knows, I may be part of a faction in the next video. We'll see how we go. Bye for now.